Andyoufilms heads to the MIF next weekend, a spotlight on the best Wimpy Alien dad around, and our next convention stop is less than a month away. All of that and more is coming up.
Who makes the greatest videos around? And you, it's andyoufilms.
Hey guys, I'm Alea with andyoufilms, and this is the news and you, sponsored by your merchandise purchases on Teespring. Next week, the andyu team heads to the Melbourne Independent Filmmakers Festival, also known as the MIF, with our parody anthology, Mashup Madness. Last year, we were fortunate enough to win Best Horror for Midnight Man, which you can check out in our original shorts playlist, and we had an absolute blast. If you're in the Melbourne area on October 18th, you should join us as we screen Ranger Things, Chucky's Cheese, A Farty Place, The Texas Chainsaw Mistletoe, and Thanalton. Our screening is at 7:30 p.m. in the Comedy Block at the Premier Theatre Oak Stadium in Melbourne, Florida, and you can get tickets on the MIF's website at melbournefilmfest.com. We hope you can laugh with us on the 18th. If you can't make it to Melbourne on the 18th, don't worry. We'll be heading to one of our favorite conventions, Spooky Empire, the first weekend of November. We'll be screening 11 of our parodies in our very own andyoufilms block, as well as hosting a number of panels. This year, Spooky Empire is held in Tampa, Florida, and we'll be there the whole weekend. Exact times of our screenings and panels are still TBD, but as soon as we find out, we'll be sure to let you know. In the meantime, you can check out some more info on Spooky at spookyempire.com. And if you can make it, we'll make sure to put you in the Spooky Empire edition of the news and you. We hope you can join us either this weekend at the MIF or the first weekend of November at Spooky Empire. Until then, here's the latest news on Wimpy Alien. We've been so happy with how the latest Wimpy Alien has been received. Thank you so much for all of your comments and shares. We're still trying to figure out what will happen in the Greg Zeenle universe, but in the meantime, you can check out how many mistakes we made while filming Wimpy Alien 10 in the bloopers, which went live last week. You can check that out in our behind the scenes playlist. Next week, Greg will be back to responding to your comments in Greg Responds Volume 15. Will your comment make it in? Next Friday, you'll be able to find out. But now it's time for our Andyu Spotlight. This week, we shine the spotlight on actor Chris Kurzer, who portrays Frank Zeenle in the Diary of a Wimpy Alien web series. Let's check it out.
You go and show them that they're wrong.
Very nice.
So, how was your experience, your very first time working with andyu? That was Diary of a Wimpy Alien 2, Predator Rules.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's my dog.
Completely agree. That's exactly
He's
how it
always
was.
on set.
It was.
And this is Daisy, of course. She's behaved.
No, Eddie's right. I mean, it was so random, and I didn't know what to expect. After probably the first shot, where okay, cut that, we're gonna do this. It was like, oh, okay, well, you know what? Let's just have fun.
Yeah.
That's what it was, and I think that's been my success and hopefully contribution to this is that fun. Like there's no cut hardcore.
Yeah, no, I feel like you bring you understand the tone of the series so well, and we actually call you our lucky charm because every episode you're in is usually our fastest growing episode when it comes to views. So thank you.
Well, thank you.
So guys, I hope he's our lucky charm for episodes 9 and 10 too.
Yeah.
And Eddie thinks
Eddie
so
agrees.
too. But no, well, thank you. You've added so much to the series. I can't imagine Wimpy Alien without Frank Zeenle, and I can't imagine anyone else playing Frank other than you. So thank you so much. And thank you guys for watching.
Thanks.
If you haven't seen him yet, you can check out Chris's work in episodes 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, and 10 of Diary of a Wimpy Alien. Now it's time for Ask Us Anything. This is your chance to ask us anything, and these questions come directly from the News and You comment section. Your first question comes from Samuel Doherty. Will you travel internationally at some point, like for any England conventions? And my second one is, are you going to make any more Wimpy Alien shorts like Manny's Day Out or Into the Roderickverse?
You know, I personally love England, and any excuse to visit is great by me, so if we get an invitation to a convention over there, we'll definitely go. As far as the Manny's Day Out or any of the .5 episodes go, we're actually planning one of those to be released later on this year.
Your next question comes from Monarch Buttertoast. Are you going to make Diary of a Wimpy Alien The Wrecking Ball?
No. But seriously, every Wimpy Kid book is on the table for parodying, and the most recent is no exception. We'll probably have a few surprises and a few other things before we get to Season 2, but you'll just have to wait and see.
Isaiah Gary asks, are you guys going to make Rally Diary, like the book Diary of an Awesome Friendly Kid?
I love that Jeff Kinney is expanding his universe with Diary of an Awesome Friendly Kid, and since I get to play Rowley, I'd love to do a Rowley-centric story, but Rowley's a very ordinary character in our universe, with Greg being an alien, Roderick being a predator. What would you like to see Rowley mashed up with to justify there being a Rowley-centric Diary of Wimpy Alien parody?
Your last question comes from Infinite Nemesis 999. Which creature gains more control when a facehugger hugs a supernatural creature? It seems by the activities of the reborn villains that they may have more control, but in this parasitic relationship, shouldn't the alien gain more control?
That is an excellent question, and I think you're right. In episodes 9 and 10, it definitely seems like the horror characters have more control over the creature as a whole. But maybe that's just what the alien side of the creature wants it to think. Maybe the alien is actually pulling the puppet strings, as it were. Something to explore in a future episode.
Thanks, guys. If you have a question that you'd like to ask Brendan, Will, or myself, please ask in the comments below. If we didn't get to your question this week, we'll make sure to get to it in future News and You episodes. Again, last Friday, the bloopers went live for Diary of a Wimpy Alien 10, the SmackDown Part 2. And next Friday, you'll be able to see if your comment makes it into Greg Responds Volume 15. You can also keep up to date with us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon. And for watching the news and you can get 10% off your next Teespring purchase by entering the promo code News and You. When you purchase merch from our store, you not only get something really cool, like this Ranger Things shirt, but you personally help fund the next Wimpy Alien episode. All of the revenue from Teespring goes right back to making more videos for you to enjoy. Thank you so much for your support. I'm Malaya, and remember, we wouldn't be And You without you.
The News and You was not filmed before a live audience at the And You Studios in DeLand, Florida.
Who makes the greatest videos around? And you. It's And You